a story he's going to tell, and he's facing a challenge this morning. So you're going to tell us a story using a series of 15-second slides. So he has to tell part of the story in 15 seconds at a time. Does everybody understand what we're doing? It's called an Ignite presentation, apparently. It's a new thing. So the minute that I hand this microphone to Brian, he's going to go for it. And I'm not sure if he can do it, honestly. So we're going to find out. Okay, is everybody ready for that? Why don't we give Brian a round of applause for just to get him going. Go.
So in Guatemala, there was this terrible 36-year war in which 200,000 Guatemalan villagers were killed. So a lot of them say a million more left their homes, and a lot of them didn't even know what the war was about. This is one of the survivors of the war. His name was Juan. His whole village was killed. Government-backed forces gathered up everybody and killed him. He survived, actually, by hiding under their bodies, and so has an incredible story to tell. This is where a lot of the war was fought. It was in the Western Highlands region, and this is where Hands for Peacemaking does its work. This is where teams from Marine have gone for the last several years. It's an ordeal to get there. It's a 16-hour drive, 2 days. We do it. We go over high mountain passes. We cross 11,000-foot pass there. And there's crosses along the way where cars have dropped off and buses have dropped off, so it's a little scary. Who goes? Hands for Peacemaking, the organization, sends teams from Rotaries. They send teams from faith-based organizations like Marine View and other groups. So we've been going there, I think, for 27 years. Some of the people that went with us last year, Ed Hahn, who's on the worship team, plays a mean cello and ukulele. Tony Chersky's retired teacher, former professional soccer player, and he showed us how it was done. Don Hillstrom goes, and he's a grandfather, father. Marie Blank is also gone for a couple of years, and she's a mother as well, has 2 wonderful children. A couple more team members. This is my brother Tom and his son Andy go. Julie lives here in northeast Tacoma. We have Diane Malone, also local residents, and some of you may remember Lauren Melton. He attended Marine View for many years. There's a lot of organizations that do work in Guatemala. There's very few organizations that do work in the area where we go. In fact, the government has kind of abandoned this area as well, so there's a tremendous need in this area. There's a lot of poverty in the Huehuetenango area. There's 76% poverty rate, and a lot of the children are malnourished, especially those under 5, so there's sure is a lot of need there. Some of the teams go and they do water projects. Some go down and build schools. What Marine View has done for the last few years is build stoves. We install stoves that are manufactured locally, and we put them in down there. The reason for stoves, they do a lot of open pit traditional burning there. That smoke gets up in the rafters, it gets in people's lungs, and also a lot of wood is consumed, so it denudes the local forest. And so there's a real issue there. It's a global issue, actually. We work in very small environments. The homes are typically the size of large tool sheds. When we're working, there's mud floors, there's pigs, and there's chickens running around, and children, and so forth, so it's a pretty tight condition. You can see there the sense of it. We get our stove training in Barillas, and we learn how to assemble the stoves, we put them together, and then we go out, make another 3-hour run to the villages where we stay, and actually assemble the stoves there. Typically, we've done 100 stoves per 4-day trip. This last year, our Marine View team did 125 stoves in 4 days, and we were real happy about that, and got them in. You can see, we also concluded a little lesson ceremony. Children there typically get a 6th grade education. We bring gift packs for the children. They include dental supplies, jump ropes, bubbles, school supplies, all kinds of things. We're just real happy to be able to share with the kids. Last year, thanks to your support, we also brought readers with us, reader glasses. We lined up the villagers, mashed into the glasses, and boy, it was really thrilling to see them being able to see someone for the first time well, or being able to thread a needle or read a book, so that was really a wonderful experience too. They do a tremendous job in welcoming us there. They all learn our names. We do a ceremony where they repeat our names, And we get lots of hugs and well wishes from the local villagers. They're just really delighted to have us there. We make a lot of friends while we're there in the village. We also do a day of R&R, and believe me, after being in the village for so long and after doing all that work, we really need it. We go to a tourist area. This is Lake Guatemala, ringed by volcanoes. We do zip lines, we do nature walks and shopping and that kind of stuff. It just really makes the trip, just for the extra day. We'd welcome you to consider coming to Guatemala with us if you have any interest at all. It's an experience that could change your life, and who knows, if you go, you might just fall in love.
All right. Hey, that was pretty good. So, we'd love to have you connect with Brian. He'll be around a little bit this morning and then throughout the summer months, but we're going to be looking at sending a team in September, so we'll be hearing more as we get along there, and then of course we'll encourage your support of the team and stoves and things as that comes along. So thanks very much, Brian.